What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I was wanting to do this video before my channel got deleted, so now that I'm starting fresh on everything, I was going to do an update of my Halloween collection because the last time I did that video was like 4 years ago, and I got a little bit more things since then. So here is my Halloween / Michael Myers collection. Starting out on the top, my Pride and Joy mask. I love this mask. This was done by a guy I came across named JP Studios. He did an awesome job. This is one of the most best looking masks that I can find at actually a good price, because if you find like a good mask, sometimes you're going to spend like $400 or $500 or more, but his wasn't too bad. So I ended up getting this mask. I think he did an excellent job, because we all know, if we move along to this one right here, Trick or Treat Studios, you can also buy this mask from Spirit Halloween 2 when you catch them on sale during Halloween time. But the way he did the detail in this mask, the hair, everything is just crazy, spot on. I love it, and when you get the right lighting on it, it looks freaky at night. And below that mask, I like to put this butcher's knife. It's not sharp and it's not pointy enough to stab or anything like that. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but no, just kidding. But anyway, it says 40 years later, the evil returns home, Halloween, and on the other side, you got the Michael Myers mask of the 2018 Halloween. I think that's a pretty cool display prop, which I really love. I place it right there below the mask. And moving along, I have like just a little random prop of Judith Myers' tombstone to go along with the mask, along with the Red Rabbit Inn Lounge. You should know by now. And moving along. Now, I can't remember exactly how I found that on Etsy, but if you go to Etsy and maybe type in Halloween newspaper or Michael Myers newspaper, but on the top it says the Haddonfield Tribute. Maybe if you type that in and you were trying to find it, you can find it. I think it's 11 by 14 by looking at it, possibly. It was forever ago when I bought it, so sorry I don't remember exactly how I got it. But moving along, below the mask, I have a couple more things to where if you order from Fright Rags, they'll throw in like some stickers and some cards. I got Halloween 3 sticker, Halloween 3 card. I love Halloween 3 to death. I love it. So moving along, I got a Halloween 3 box set right here, thanks to my buddy Patrick. A lot of people already know this. This is the action figures of the skeleton, the witch, and the pumpkin. Absolutely love it. Not opening it. It's just a beautiful piece. And along the bottom, I have like a couple of things to where you can find these at Walmart. I'll get to it later. They come in those like little, remember the quarter machines where you turn and the little ball things come out and there's a prize on the inside? It's just like those, but I got them from Walmart, to where it's a pen, an eraser, and this was just by, I think, Hot Topic, just some mints and all that. Not even opened. But this, I'll get to this later too. This came in the Halloween box set, to where if you got it through PlayStation 5, I think through Xbox 2, if you got the big box, this came with it, but I'll get to that later. And when it comes to action figures, my Pride and Joy, the Sideshow Michael Myers, its head does come off, to where if you wanted to place it or anything, him looking in any direction, and it came with this fascinating pumpkin. I absolutely love it. Lights up pretty bright when the lights are off. I love it to death, but it's an awesome piece. I love it. And moving along, the last thing on this top shelf, besides this, which I'll get to, I got this at GalaxyCon. Now, if you go back and watch my video of the GalaxyCon here in Columbus, you'll see some sellers that sell pretty cool, like 8-bit statues and all that. Michael Myers standing on a pumpkin. This thing is way, way too cool. I absolutely love it. I think it's really cool to add to the collection. And this box, I know, please give me time. My plan is to replace this mask, and I'm going to go back to JP Studios again because he does an awesome job, especially his Halloween 2 mask. This was done by my sister, this Halloween 2 thing, through her little Cricut. And on the inside, I just thrown in some leaves. I went to Michael's and got like one of those yarn of like leaves, peeled them all off, threw them in here, along with like a random pumpkin from Michael's. I do have the original VHS Halloween 2 sitting in there. That's, yes, an original. That's not one of the remakes from like 90s or early 2000s. That's from the 80s. And from Also, Fright Rags, you can see back there the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital hat. Way back then, before any box set, they released part 2 and 3 on Blu-ray, which I do have the poster for that, which I'll get to later. But I love this little display case. Hello from down below. Anyway, moving along, this is where the physical media starts. Before I get to that, remember the little quarter machine, little ball things I was telling you about that I got at Walmart? This is what they look like, but before I get to the collection, I got this lanyard here with the Halloween tag right there, which I thought was cool, that came with the set. But moving along to the physical media shelf. Starting out on VHS, we have the Blockbuster Presents Halloween VHS. They were kind because they rewound. You should get that. Oh my gosh, we're getting old, aren't we? But anyway, moving on. The THX Lenticular Edition of Halloween. Yes, they rewound. But all these VHSs, I need more. I need like part 4, 6. I'm missing a couple of the VHSs because I was too busy trying to get the other stuff, which I'll come back to in another time. But this one I had to have. Limited to 40,000. The Halloween limited edition from, I think this was Anchor Bay? Yeah, this was Anchor Bay. 40,000. I got number 34,216. And I just pop that bad boy open. It has the orange VHS. They were not kind. They did not rewind. And they also included in this box set video cassette number 2 limited edition of Halloween. This is so cool to have to your collection. You gotta have it because there's not many times where you can just show off a Halloween collection and have a orange cassette tape. That is way too cool just to have for your collection. But moving on, I kind of made that off balance there. Halloween 3 VHS through Good Times. Halloween 5 VHS through Anchor Bay. This is the VHS of Halloween H2O. And yeah, like I said, I gotta come back and get the rest of them. But I'm running out of room! So that means I'm gonna have to get a bigger shelf and reorganize it all again for my Halloween collection because it's bugging me not having the rest of them on VHS. Then we have the DVD. Just the standard typical DVD from Anchor Bay of Halloween. Speaking of Anchor Bay, the Halloween, this is brand new, sealed, never been opened. This is the Halloween Anchor Bay 25 Years of Terror. If I'm not mistaken, I think it came in one of the box sets, which I'll get to later. But awesome, awesome to have because of the fact, like I said, unopened, sealed, brand new. I also have the Anchor Bay 25th Anniversary Edition. The DiviMax Edition. Everything in there, beautiful. Has the booklet, everything. Beautiful, beautiful edition. And then I also have the Halloween 2 widescreen edition. I mean, it was just a standard Good Times one from back then, but nothing special. And I have this Halloween 2 digibook. And this one is so cool because it was limited to only 2,000 copies. And I got number 147. Good low number. Pretty freaking cool German release. With the booklet, I got to be careful because I think it shows nudity on the inside because of the nudity from Halloween 2. But this is a awesome, awesome one. So I can't really tell you where I got it because it was forever ago when I got it. I remember getting this through Walmart forever ago. The Anchor Bay release of Halloween 4 and 5 together, along with Halloween 6 DVD. I don't think I need to keep, well, I don't gotta save DVDs too much, more longer. Halloween Resurrection. Got this forever ago at a place called Brandon's Video Games. I got the sticker on it. Oh, wow. April 25th, 2003. Not my favorite one. And this one was pretty cool. I had to get this. This was from Walmart. I still remember a Halloween 3 disc set to where, not a disc set, I guess it's just only one disc, but all 3 movies are on one disc, and you get Halloween H2O, Resurrection, and The Curse of Michael Myers all on one disc. And you also... Nope, yep, this is my last DVD. The Halloween 3-disc unrated collector's edition. Now we get to the Blu-rays. First one up, the 35th anniversary edition. It's a digibook. I don't think these are very easy to find anymore. I remember getting this of all places through Walmart. Beautiful, beautiful release. Love it. And then I have another German set to where I got scammed out of on Amazon, which, oh my gosh, I couldn't stand it, these scammers. I do have the box set, which I'll get to later. But they showed pictures of the box set, I bought it, and then they sent this. So I complained and complained and complained and got my money back because they realized on Amazon, they were like, yeah, you got cheated because they false advertised. But cool digibook, but it wasn't the box set, so I was able to keep it because Amazon said they're just going to refund me. But I don't know what happened to the sellers, but I don't know how that happens. Next one up, just a standard 30th anniversary of Halloween 2, just by Universal. Halloween 2 Shout Factory. This was back then when they way long ago back then did the box sets. But I got Halloween 2, and it has the slipcover, and also that's where it came with that Haddonfield Memorial Hospital hat. And part 3 came with a poster, which I will show you later. And it has the slipcover on that. Just some regular standard editions of Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 on Blu-ray. I think you could have found these at Walmart back then in those little dump bins. Which I know it's kind of hard to find now because they barely have any anymore, which is sad. And this is the same thing. I got this at Walmart, still sealed. The Halloween Unrated Producer's Cut Edition. Never want to open it because I have it in the box set, but I will get to that later, I promise. Still has the Walmart tag on it. Halloween H2O on Blu-ray, just a standard edition, and Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's edition. And now to the 4Ks. I have a standard edition, the Halloween 40-year anniversary on 4K. And I forget the name. I think it was like Blu-ray World or something like that. I got this through them. This is not cheap anymore. Like, this is out of print. Very hard to find because it came with the steelbook, nice little cover. But I can't remember what happened with that company, but they went under out of nowhere. Like, they did like Boys in the Hood and all these other editions, and out of nowhere it was like, okay, we're done. What? And I was lucky enough to get one of these. These sold out pretty fast, and I love it. I have the poster it came with and the little collector's items. The steelbook, a standard steelbook from Best Buy, Halloween 2018. Halloween Kills. This is still sealed. I love it. I love Halloween Kills. I don't care what anyone says. I love that movie. Halloween Kills 4K, just a standard 4K, non-steelbook, slipcover. And I haven't rewatched this since the movies. Should I even give it another chance? Halloween Ends, steelbook, wrapped, sealed. Was this Best Buy before they stopped selling? I can't remember. But anyway, let's move on. Kuda pow! Anyway, moving along. Got some more 4Ks right here. And this was from Shout Factory, well, Scream Factory, whatever you want to call them. And yes, I got the posters to all these as well in the closet. Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4, and Halloween 5. And right here, this came with the box set that I was talking about. Remember the little plushie up there of Michael Myers? Well, from Retro Realms, if you ordered the big old box set, I still haven't played this game all the way through. Really fun game, actually. I was so impressed. Like, I was just wanting it because it was Michael Myers, but I'm like, wow, this is actually fun. But along with it, you got, if you ordered the big old box set, you got gold coins of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. You ended up getting a Michael Myers pen, along with the steelbook of the game. I don't play much. I'm just waiting on Grand Theft Auto. A little tiny Michael Myers head that came in one of these little ball things that I told you about before. Now this right here, I absolutely love this. This is from Graywick Lane. You can find her, I think, through Etsy, through that name, but her Instagram is called Graywick Lane. She sells all these cool candles and all these like wax melts, and this little edition of Halloween one smells so good. I have not lit it because it smells so freaking good. And the fact that it has like a little pumpkin little string on it, I love it, and I will never ever like this. She did a good job on these. I would highly suggest checking her out if you're into this stuff. But yeah, and she's really cool too to talk to. So yeah, that's what that is right there. Okay, moving along to the box sets where you had Halloween 1 through 5, and then Scream Factory, Shout Factory, whatever you want to call it, came out with Halloween 6, Halloween H2O, and Resurrection, but they did it in a box set, which was pretty cool, but now it bothers me because that don't have a box. But I do need to order one because there's a guy named like Blockbuster something or Boxbuster something. I can't remember, but he sells custom boxes to fit all these in, and he does a good job. There's one thing I cannot show you back there, but it's, okay, how do I put it? It's from, I haven't watched it yet because I wanted it for the box. I can't really show you the box either because it does contain nudity, but it's from Zero Tolerance, and it's an official Halloween parody. Yeah, I saw it one day to where me and some friends were in a shop, and we were just looking around and all that, having fun, and sure enough, she was like, hey, look at this, this would be cool for your collection, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. So yeah, it's a big, huge box, and like I said, I wish I could show you, but the most I can show is about that much right there. I can't really show anything below that I can't show because, yeah, there's a little bit of nudity, and don't know what it's like. I bought it just for the set. So, anyway, and behind it, I also have, where did this come from? I forgot. It came in one of the box sets that I ordered. Not movie box sets, but I think it came with one of these like sets that I got, but it's just basically a little commemorative issue of Halloween, and it talks about from the original to the arcade game all the way to the modern ones and how it impacted horror. Pretty cool. And behind that, I also have the Rue Morgue Halloween where it says the Boogeyman is back. But I thought it was pretty cool when I saw this at Walmart one day, and I was just like, I'm going to get a frame for it, and had to take the glass out and everything, and yeah, I thought that was pretty cool to have it framed. But as I said before, I'm kind of running out of room, and yeah, I kind of skipped over this mask way back then, around early 2000s maybe, when Party City was releasing like these thick latex Michael Myers mask. I know it looks nothing like the movie, but it has a history, and it's not crunchy as I was thinking it would be, but there is some spots around the neck. It is kind of cracking, so I got to be careful. It has history to it because, like I said, it was one of the first things that I bought when it came to Michael Myers that's not a movie. So, yeah. So that's that. This is the 30th anniversary DVD set where it came with a Blu-ray. The Halloween Blu-ray, when Blu-ray was first like rolling out. It has the mask of Michael Myers. I don't think these are cheap either because there was only 20,000 made, and I have number 6045. Pretty cool little set, and as I said, I think I saw them going for a lot of money compared to what I paid for it forever ago, but not compared to this set, which I'll get to. But above that, I do have like a little Funko Pop of Michael Myers. I had to get a little box for it. And now this, I gotta figure out a way to hide this so I don't get flagged or anything. The one that everybody wanted back then, and we didn't know it was going to sell out so fast, the Halloween 15 disc set from Shout Factory. One of my pride and joys on this shelf, but I took them all out, got little plastic covers for every single one of them. It has Halloween all the way to Resurrection, and you also have Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2. Beautiful box set. They did a good job on it. But now, when are we going to get a 4K box set? Okay, this bad boy right here. This was from Mondu, and I think if you ordered it was like 1 through 3, or if it was just the first two, you got the box set for free. And they were announcing that sooner down the line, when it first came out, that they were doing all the Halloween soundtracks. So, of course, I had to hop on it. I mean, I love collecting records, but it has Halloween, the 40th anniversary edition, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 4, and Halloween 5, all on vinyl. It's a pain in the rear end to take out one by one because of the little slip J cards, whatever you want to call them. It's so tough to put on because it's a tight squeeze in there. Giggity. But it's a beautiful, beautiful box set. I love it so much. I don't listen to it as much because, like I said, it's a pain to get back in there. But beautiful set to have. And when it goes along to this part right here, I'll just pull them all out once and put this back, and then we'll go down the line to where I have the one from Waxwork Records, Halloween 2018. Pretty freaking cool editions. I also have, this one was from Sacred Bones, to where it's edition to where it's the same thing as the 2018, to where if you pull it slowly, it looks like it's on fire. I think that's pretty cool. Had to get that just for a collection item. And then you have the art edition from Sacred Bones, Halloween Kills. Nice little variant. I had to have it because it was a very limited run on this one versus the other variants. So, of course, get the one with the less amount of numbers. Halloween Ends. I haven't listened to this yet because just, you know, I wasn't happy with the movie, but what can you do? And then I have the original soundtrack of Halloween, the Rob Zombie edition. Really freaking cool. I thought they did a good job on this. It sounds pretty cool. Alright, the bottom shelf, but this is not it. I will take you around to show you the other things I have in the house. So, I have a couple movie stubs from 2018's Halloween. Wanted to save that just because, you know, Halloween coming back and all, it was so much fun. I want to remember that forever. And this little bobblehead right here, it's freaking crazy because I could have sworn I saw this on eBay going for over $100 when I paid $15 for it at like this little toy store. I seen it in a music video. I can't remember what music video it is, but there's like a famous toy store downtown Columbus, and I got this from there. Pretty cool store because it's been in a music video. I just can't remember the song. But going back to a physical media, one of the big boys. Yeah, I know there's stuff behind there, which I'll get to. But this is the limited edition to where it has a little button there. And if you push that button, the eyes light up and it plays the Halloween 2 soundtrack. It is so cool. I had to buy a frame to fit it in, not put it up here because it's very hard to find for a good price. Had to have it once again through diabolicdvd.com, so I was happy with that. And I think I'll leave this out. This little mask, I was like, whatever. I just thrown it behind here. And that one company I was telling you about, that I think it was called Everything Blue. Now that I think about it, this is the poster that it came with the company that just went under. And behind there, I do have like a couple of comic books of Halloween, Night Dance. I haven't even read these either. I just wanted them for my collection. And the story I told you about Amazon to where I got scammed, this is that box set right here. And I cannot read German, but it's the Halloween German release. Awesome release. I'm so glad to have it, actually. Just a bubble wrap, little confidential thing of Michael Myers that comes with like a poster, a bottle opener, some postcards, and that same Blu-ray I was telling you about. This is it right here. This is what they gave me when they were showing pictures of this box set, to where they just scammed me. But like I said, in the long run, I got the last laugh because they told me to keep that and I got my money back. So I got a Blu-ray for free, basically. And moving on, I don't know why I put that back, but I got the Anchor Babe 10 of Halloween 4. I do need Part 5 because these are not easy to find when it comes to Part 5 because they made very little. On the 4, they made 40,000 of them, and I got number 10,655. But Part 5, they did a smaller amount of releases, and it's not easy to find for a good price. I'm not trying to break my bank or anything when it comes to the Halloween collection. Or am I? I don't know. And the last couple things on this shelf, like I said, we'll get to more here soon. I have the 2018 release of NECA's Michael Myers action figure box set. I thought this was pretty cool. Did not open it. And I also have the Halloween 2, also released by NECA. Really cool box set. I love how it just comes with the blonde hair Myers mask of Ben's. I love it. Nice little pumpkin there too. I thought that was a pretty cool release. And I think I was telling you about those little ball things in the quarter machines. That's what I was talking about. Little toy capsules, I guess is what they're called. I got this at Walmart. Not sure if you can find them anymore because I haven't seen them. But I bought 2 of them. One to keep in the original seal, and one to just take apart and put on the shelf as a display, which I think is pretty cool. Sorry about the reflection, but I got this Halloween marathon poster, which is so cool, tucked away over in the corner over there. I got these through Etsy as well, and I cannot remember the seller's name or anything because this was like so long ago. It even says 2015 there, so yeah. It's kind of hard to remember like 10 years ago. But I have those little posters. I think those are 11 by 17 as well. And I have like a little spinnature from Waxworks. I had to get the witch. And right above my movie collection, there's that Halloween 3 on the far right that I told you about that came with the Shout Factory edition. And on the far left, I have this one from Waxworks, and that was a limited release too. I can't remember exactly what number it is. I think it's covered by this frame, but it's a pretty cool release. I'm sorry, did I just say the wrong company? That came from Fright Rags. When you bought the shirt, it came in a box and it came with a sticker, and it also came with that poster. And in my living room, I have 2 posters. You might know that one if you watched my GalaxyCon one, which I'll get to. But no, that is not an original. I wish it was. It's just a reprint, but that is an original double-sided, no reprint, pure original. But the thing that makes it special, I have it signed by Nick Castle himself. I absolutely love it. I hope one day I can get the guy who played Myers in the 2018 to sign it along with him. That would be so cool. And before you go upstairs, I have like a little autograph wall right here, which is fun to collect some autographs. But I do have Charles Cypher's autograph right here. May God rest his soul. Got his autograph before he passed. And this, I have the Halloween 3 poster right here signed by the man himself. He put, Joe, turn it off. Tom Atkins. Love it. And I got Daniel Harris's autograph. Another one of Nick Castle's. Totally. I love that one. And that's pretty much going to do it for the video. I know it's a little longer, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my little collection. If you got a Halloween collection, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to come check yours out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Check you later.